Is brought to you by Giant FM 91.7 Classic Rock and by Thea Arts and Jerry's Pizza Union House.
Here is once again our ring announcer Amanda Cat with our next contest here at Fired Up 2023.
The following contest is for the Crossfire World Championship.
One of them is going to be accompanied by Alexander the Great.
You're not.
And the other, actually, I think she had her opponent today under her employ at one point, kind of a henchwoman, if you will.
Yes.
The lovely and talented Nikita rejoins Crossfire Wrestling at Fired Up.
Yes, she's amazing, Chuck. She can wrestle. She can wrestle very well. She's quite an up-and-comer here in the ladies' division of the North American wrestling scene.
You had a chance to see Nikita when she was with Crossfire years ago, came back in 2023, and there are several things that stand out. First, her speed, her agility, but also combined with that, her strength. She is an entire package of dynamite in a wrestling ring.
She's not a big girl, Chuck, but she can move, and she's got a lot of power that she possesses. Very, very top-conditioned athlete.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell the training too. Like she is an absolute physical specimen who has great endurance too. And I think in a match like this, endurance may be something. The longer this match goes, advantage Nikita when we get a look at her opponent, the current Crossfire Women's Champion.
A slight problem with Nikita, Chuck, is like she kind of thinks. Look at her putting her phone in her pocket. She thinks she's all that and a bag of chips.
And a bag of chips.
Yes.
Well, to a lot of the Crossfire fans, she is, as we are about to get our current Crossfire Wrestling.
Now you're going to see the bag of chips, Chuck.
And we're not talking about Alexander the Great here either. He's a bag of wind more than a bag of chips.
I go way back with him, Alexander the Great.
As we get ready for the official ring introduction for the Crossfire Heavyweight Championship Women's Belt. Women's Championship title on the line. C-Rex, she took the title from Crystal Moon earlier this year. And basically she was told by Commissioner Frank Newman, if you don't show up, you're stripped of the belt. So she had really, Chuck, had no choice but to be here today. But
she was in Tennessee last night, Chuck. I talked to her earlier, so it's, thankful that our champion is here, our ladies champ. But Alexander the Great has had his way here at Crossfire recently, so this guy's, I wouldn't put anything past him. He's trying to work Frank Newman, and I don't know what's going on there, but this champ of his, she came in here and won the title here under dubious means with Alexander the Great 2 shows ago.
Well, a lot of people, granted, do not like at all Alexander the Great, but not a bad move by C-Rex to employ Alexander the Great to be in her corner, Chuck.
But, Alexander the Great's an okay manager, but Chuck, on the match right after this one, you're going to see a great manager out at ringside with Congo Kong. That would be yours truly, Chuck the Butcher Simpson. I've got permission from Unpredictable Rob Hubbard.
Can't wait to see that match. Chuck the Butcher Simpson returning to the corner of Congo Kong. Alexander the Great with some words there for Nikita, trying to get a little intimidation going.
His normal tactics. Alex is good at that.
The Muscle Barbie, Nikita! And being accompanied to the ring by Alexander the Great. She is your Crossfire Women's World Champion!
Fans don't like C-Rex. She doesn't like them, but what an opponent for Nikita.
Wow, Chuck, this is going to be an interesting encounter here. I'm looking forward to watching and calling this match. But I'm really looking forward to the next match, Chuck, when I'm at ringside with Congo Kong with Andrew Daddy Davis, who laid his hands on me last year.
Yes,
I might get my hands on him this show, Chuck.
Yeah,
it could very well happen.
A lot of people would love to see that, Chuck the Butcher Simpson, and here's hoping you can get your opportunity, because Daddy Davis has rubbed a lot of people the wrong way here in his tenure in Crossfire Wrestling. So against Congo Kong, and then you got Chuck the Butcher Simpson in there too. We look forward to that. Right now we look forward to Nikita as we get ready for the bell to ring. Nikita and C-Rex, what a battle.
Darren in there.
Well, he's going to have his hands full, I think, in this one. There's Walensky with C-Rex and Nikita as the bell rings. And we are about to get under. Who knows what to expect?
You know, Chuck, we have the best looking bell ring in the wrestling.
You know, our new announcer, Amanda Cat. Amanda Cat, we want to send a special welcome to anyone watching this.
When I used to promote shows, I had an ugly old guy who used to ring the bell. He was good at it. He did it in the 50s, the 60s. And he did it for me in the 90s, in 2000s.
And he was actually in his 90s back then.
Yeah, he is now. Still around.
Well, there you go. Yeah, welcome to Bandit Cat, our ring announcer at Bell Ringer. Chuck, enough of the silliness. How about that? A selfie before match? Is this the sign of the time?
She is into herself, Chuck. Totally.
Oh, now she's getting a
the
referee.
Like, is this part of professional wrestling, Chuck?
It is.
I don't believe. Look at her. That's 3-4 poses there. Come on.
Nice poses, though. His poses go.
I think Frank Newman should be stepping in here, Chuck. I don't know,
not posing, but maybe interfering or getting this underway. I don't know if that's just a
championship match here.
Is that where we've come with wrestling? Oh, wow, that's not going to go over well with C-Rex. A little shove to the face and who do you think you are type of move, right? Uh-oh.
C-Rex is dangerous.
Yeah. You know,
she is the champion, right?
And there's a reason for that.
Talking to her opponent now instead of getting it going.
Don't want to get it. Oh, and now, as if once wasn't bad enough, now twice. You don't want to get her angry. I think that's what she's trying to say, because that could be the result, Chuck. Well, battle of
C-Rex didn't even. It wasn't even a fraction of movement there.
No, that's not.
Nikita hit her and went smashing into the mat.
That's not going to work for Nikita in this match. If you try to go strength against strength with C-Rex, you are in all likelihood going to come out on the losing end, as we saw there in that first exchange. And Nikita said, you know what?
Nikita's changing her game plan now, Chuck.
Well, I don't think we're going to see
the camera away.
No more
camera away. Let's get it real here.
No more selfies. This is serious now. This is real, and this is down to business for the Crossfire Heavyweight Women's Championship. And Nikita, I think, had a sudden realization and awakening that she has maybe the battle of her career in front of her in this one.
Now she's in and out of the ring. I think she's taking a good breather here, trying to think of a new game plan because the first one's not working.
I'm wondering who the Crossfire fans here at the American Lions Club are going to be going for and cheering for in this one, because Nikita has made no friends with her attitude at times, shall we say, and certainly C-Rex having Alexander the Great in her corner. So they have it's almost like the fans want to see them just beat the tar out of each other here. As Nikita, well, she was about to get back in the ring, decided against it.
You know who C-Rex is, Chuck? I'll give you a hint. She's a daughter of a very famous wrestler. Very famous wrestler. I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell the fans on the next show.
Okay.
But she is a daughter of a very famous,
wrestler.
WWF wrestler.
I'm going to think from maybe the 1980s or 90s wrestler.
I'll give you the 90s.
Okay, so 1990s WWF wrestler at that time. There's Nikita back in the ring now. Throws her to the corner, charges in, and bam!
She could pull her out and pin her right now. 1, 2, 3.
It looks, Nikita's almost like a leaf falling off a tree at this point, right? Just wavering in the wind.
Yes.
And she's going to do it again, Chuck. She's going to do it again. She stopped.
Stopped and showed some cockiness there. Give her a nice slap like she got earlier in the match.
She had her at her mercy. She could have crushed her, but instead decided, no, you showed me disrespect. I'm going to disrespect you, and the slap across the face of Nikita.
Into the corner again.
Here goes.
And
bingo.
I think the ring moves.
Bingo.
Nikita
Yeah, we may have to get our ring crew to
That's
take
impressive, Chuck.
that and on, down to the floor. We may have a count out here very early, Chuck the Butcher Simpson. We're up to a 2 count, and I would be shocked if,
doesn't move.
you know, here's again, though, we talked about the
Now,
conditioning.
look at this, Chuck. Here comes Alexander the Great. What's the reasoning for this?
Well, that's it.
Nikita's down. She's right down. She's not even on one. She's trying to get up.
I don't know.
Alex is over here with his cane. Like,
with the cane on top of
following
it.
her around the ring. Like, what's the purpose of that?
The man is just a pain in the rump. He really is. And, well, good for her, Nikita, able to somehow gather her senses and get back in the ring, crawling between the legs of C-Rex. Good idea, but C-Rex has her in the corner again. In she goes. Ducking out of the way is Nikita.
Moved that time.
Might have just saved her life.
Moved that time, too, Chuck.
Oh, again, you know what? C-Rex is so powerful and just has so much force.
She's got to capitalize on this, but
Yeah,
she's
she has
still
to
hurt.
right now. Yeah, C-Rex is
They're both hurt now.
after missing
Let's
on
see
that.
what happens here.
Here
Into
comes
the
a
ropes,
collision.
here comes a double kick.
But
Double
C-Rex
drop kick.
doesn't go down, though.
Leg slide.
And that's probably a good strategy, Chuck the Butcher
Leg kick.
Simpson. Yeah.
Oh, right on the knees.
Get
there.
her off her legs. Get her off her feet.
Get the big girl off her feet.
Now Nikita.
And now she's going aerial. Nikita's going aerial.
She's got to take advantage of this while she
quick
can.
to that top rope, Chuck. She
C-Rex
might hit this.
getting back
She
up.
might land this maneuver.
Nikita right up on top. Look at the balance. C-Rex just wavering in the wind, and down goes Nikita. Lands on top. Pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, a 2 3/4.
We could have had a new champ there, Chuck. What a move that was by Nikita.
Oh, great offense here by Nikita. You know, there's a reason Nikita has the reputation in the wrestling world she does. Absolutely gifted athlete. And to be able to, and a smart strategy to get C-Rex off her feet. That has paid dividends so far here in the last couple of minutes.
Alexander the Great now challenging Nikita outside the ring. Like, Chuck, there's no call for this whatsoever.
And again, more of a distraction. And,
He's got his cane. You know, he's a man. She's a woman. Like, come on, Alexander the Great. This is ridiculous.
Alexander the Great provides the distraction, though, for his proteges, Chuck, that gives them the opportunity. Here goes, up top goes Nikita.
Oh, there's a power slam, Chuck.
That's it. 1, 2, and 3.
It's over. That was it. That's all done.
Nobody's getting up from that.
No.
Ow.
And your winner.
I think Nikita's out cold, Chuck.
Crossfire
She hasn't moved.
World Champion.
There, she's moving her hands, so that's a good sign. She is rolling. She's moving a little bit, Chuck. She's a good sign.
Well, that's definitely a good sign, because just a devastating maneuver from C-Rex, who remains the Crossfire Women's Wrestling Champion. Became our champion this year.
That was amazing, Chuck. That move. C-Rex does that sit-down power bomb. It's so powerful.
I have
Nobody's kicking out of that.
Obviously, you know, we've watched video of C-Rex, Chuck, in preparation for her debut recently at Crossfire Wrestling. We have not seen anyone get up from that.
No.
And we have not seen anyone, for that matter, defeat C-Rex. She has only had a couple of matches, but remains unbeaten here in Crossfire Wrestling, and remains as well our women's champion. Very, very, very impressive match, again, for C-Rex.
Excellent.